Most people know that I have a hashtag that I say hashtag see something, say something. And in turn, what I'm asking for is for people to take action, especially when you see that children are in trouble. Make that phone call, get the authorities involved, and let's save our babies. I got to give a shout out to this brother that you guys see on my screen. And when you hear about what he did, might have saved the lives of a couple children, twins in this case. Why have we had so many stories about twins is beyond me, but nonetheless, I'm very thankful for this brother. And there is also a live stream video attached to this. So let's go ahead and get into this, but let me give you a disclaimer before we get started. Some viewers may find the following content offensive and controversial. The information in this video comes from multiple sources, including court records, official police charges, news web articles, and interviews. This video commentary also contains my personal opinions about the facts of this story. The point is to use this story as a cautionary tale in hopes of preventing tragedies like these to children going forward. Viewer discretion is advised. That is your official disclaimer. Yes, indeed. And I hope you guys like the Babies Lives Matter shirt. It's very nice and visible. But the individual that you guys see on my screen, out of Memphis, Tennessee. So we normally don't present a lot of positive stuff out of Memphis, but I actually think that there's a very positive story. And I'm getting this from actionnews5.com, so thank you for the article. But a Memphis man spoke out after a heartbreaking discovery of finding infant twins left all alone in a Frazier home. On Friday, 33-year-old Nicholas Garrett, I don't know why they gave his whole name and how old he is, but it is what it is. Nicholas found one of the babies, so it was one of two. I heard some kids like they were getting whooped. Whoop meaning spanking. You guys know I speak against spanking kids. Like they were screaming, he said. While visiting a friend just before 6 p.m., Garrett said that he heard a high-pitched scream from a house on Eden Drive. I heard him at this house, but his hand was coming out the door. He said that when he went in to investigate, he saw an infant alone and cold 2 homes away and immediately called 911. The baby didn't have a shirt, no shoes, and no pants. Think about that. And what I find even more disturbing is just like whoever the caretakers are, how do you not know where your kids are? That is just the most bizarre thing ever. I mean, how many times have you guys looked on the news or even heard stories? And it's a commentary video, so I'm not going to just talk about the story. I'm going to talk about my personal feelings too. But how many times have you guys heard these stories about these little kids, and most of the time they're usually black kids, that are out walking in the streets. They find them crawling in the streets, and a bus almost hit a kid one time, and the bus had to stop and pick this little baby up out the street. And you're just wondering, like, where are the parents? And there's just no excuse for losing track of your kids like this. That's flat out neglected. I think some people actually should probably be facing some prison time for that. Okay? Because by the luck of the draw, somebody finds them and save these kids' lives. And I just don't think that you can leave that to chance. When MPD arrived, officers made another startling discovery. There were 2 children located at the residence alone, according to police. Garrett, who was a father of 3 boys himself, said he wasn't sure if it wasn't for the screams, he don't know how long those babies would have been alone. I don't know how long they were there, police said. 2 days, said Garrett. Memphis police said that the children were found unharmed, checked out by EMT, and released to relatives. The parents arrived on the scene moments after the officers' arrival. They found one male that was in the back in the shed with the red hoodie on, and a female in the car too, said Garrett. Garrett, concerned about the infant's well-being, posted a video on Facebook on Saturday to locate the twins. Through the help of social media, Garrett found them and brought them... let me read that again. Through the help of social media, Garrett found them and bought them anything that they may need. So they went to Walmart and Family Dollar and got a lot of stuff for the babies, like for both of them, he said. Now, MPD couldn't release if the parents are facing charges at this time, but MPD said that the officers did notify DCS of this incident. And I'm not going to leave it to chance for DCS to do their damn job, because you guys know that they're a little bit overworked, underpaid, And a lot of times they just don't really do their jobs very well, but not all, but a lot of stories that we talk about. Let me give you guys the fair usage. Let's get it. Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use. It is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107. And if you guys would do me a favor, make sure you guys click that thumbs up. It'll share this video and let more people see it. Let me go ahead and show you guys the news video, and then I'm going to show y'all the live stream. If y'all want to see that, let me know. I'll show you the live stream, too.
I heard some kids like they were getting whooped. Like they were streaming.
33-year-old Nicholas Garrett tells Action News 5 he's still stunned after he discovered a baby left alone at this Frazier home on Eden Drive Friday.
Like, I heard him at this house, but his hand was coming at the door.
While visiting a friend just before 6 p.m., Garrett says he heard a high-pitched scream from outside that he believed to be coming from a baby. He says when he went to investigate, he found a baby alone in the cold 2 houses away and immediately called 911.
The baby didn't have on no shirt, no shoes, no pants.
Seen in this video, when MPD arrived, officers made another startling discovery. There were 2 children located at the residence, alone, according to MPD. Garrett, a father of 3 boys himself, says if it wasn't for the screams, he doesn't know how long those babies would have been alone.
Let's back that up like a U-Haul truck. I want you guys to notice something. Now, y'all know there are a lot of hood homes, and I talk to a lot of people about gentrification. And a lot of people tend to think that gentrification is a bad thing, how houses get bought out that are either abandoned or put up for sale, and people come in and fix them up, and it causes the property values to go up around, and then people who are around that area can't afford to live there, so they have to move out. And here's the thing, and then people say that, you know, that, well, what about the elderly people that can't afford to live there? And here's my response to all of that. Here's my response to all of that. My chair keeps falling. My chair is acting wild. I remember in certain parts of Oklahoma City as I was growing up that probably for 40 years of my life, you could look at one area of town and see that it just was dilapidated, it was crummy, and it was just going to stay that way. But now you go to little areas like in Paseo and certain parts of the east side, and they're starting to do this gentrification or whatever you want to call it, and got the place looking nice. They been and fixed up downtown Oklahoma City. It looks nice now. Like it looks like a place that you will want to live and maybe raise your kids at. And I'm thinking, like, how is fixing something and making things better a bad thing? And if you can't afford it, then I'm just wondering, like, what are we really doing with our lives at that point? I'm not saying don't have compassion for those who can't afford it, but what I'm saying is why continue to just live in squalor and say that that's okay? Because it's not okay. Again, I'll say this, as much money as we're sending out overseas to these other countries and foreign aid and all of that stuff, when we continue to have homeless people, when we continue to have people who live in houses like this, how about we start aiding our own country first? As long as we got homeless people, not enough child support workers, and homes that look like crap like this. Let me move this forward a little bit. Let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Look at the side of this house. Back it up just right there. Look at that. This house literally looks like it's like a refuge for homeless people in some third world country. That looks bad. It looks disgusting. It looks like people shouldn't even be living there. So maybe that's something we need to look at before we start sending dollars, U.S. dollars outside of the United States. Maybe we need to take care of our people here first if they can't afford it. But damn, it's just a matter of just neglect over time. But let me know what you guys think about that. Let's keep going.
MPD. Garrett, a father of 3 boys himself, says if it wasn't for the screams, He doesn't know how long those babies would have been alone.
I don't know how long they was over there. The police said 2 days.
Memphis police says the children were found unharmed, checked out by EMTs, and released to relatives. The parents arrived on the scene moments after the officers' arrival.
Found one dude, one male that's in the back there in the shed with a red hoodie on, and they had a female in the car too.
Concerned about the infant's well-being, posted the video on Facebook Saturday to locate the twins. Through the help of social media, Garrett found them and he says bought them anything they may have needed.
We went to Walmart, $70. We got so much stuff for these babies, like both of them.
MPD couldn't release if the parents are facing charges at this time, but MPD says officers did notify DCS of the incident.
Man, y'all, who baby is this walking down the street, y'all?
Now, this is the live stream. I'm going to make this bigger so y'all can see this. Like I said, I understand some people are going to have... Actually, let me remove it. Let's not do it like that. Let me do it like this. I'll bring in a separate video. And I know some people might not understand. But in my personal opinion, I don't believe that if you're that broke that you have to live in a house like that, you probably shouldn't have kids. Is that wrong of me to say that? I don't think so. I think people just get in their feelings. But what I said is real.
Man, y'all, who baby is this walking down the street, y'all? What the fuck, fool? Right here? Where was she at? She was right. She was going back, walking across towards in the room. At the door. She was pointing on the door. Yes, man, right here. Man, this shit so crazy, King. Appreciate it, bro. But these folks foul as hell for this. What the fuck? Man, these folks so foul for this shit.
So this is the live stream video.
Man, can y'all please show this shit? Man,
Y'all hit that thumbs up if you would, please.
I know.
Please, please.
Huh? She was by the door, trying to come out the door. The police said, "This hole, don't give him nobody." But the baby was trying to come out the damn door. Right there.
Nah, that's a girl.
Oh, boy. She's so, god damn. That's a girl. That's a boy. Man, that shit crazy. What the other one at then? It's another baby in there then. Bro, that's so... Bro. Bro, I heard the baby. I'm talking about like he was hollering. I ain't even have no music. The baby was hollering. I'm talking about like hollering. I ain't see the other baby. I just seen one. He was bringing wet.
Might need to speed through it just a little bit.
What the fuck is wrong with this? Hey, fool. Bruh. A fucking baby girl walking down the fucking street. These folks let that baby in the house. The baby came off the porch, fool. Off the fucking porch, fool. If I wanted to, I would have hit them for baby, fool. These wasn't even at home. Baby about... Man, look, the police still here, fool. This shit so crazy. Bro, this shit is crazy, fool. This house right here, fool. I'm finna go home, bro. Oh, God. Bro, this shit here just fucked me all the way up. He said he was the uncle, so I gave him the baby. I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
We let him have the baby. Were you the one that found the baby?
Yeah. The baby was right here. The baby had came out the door like he was pulling on the door, like trying to pull the fucking door. But it was a shoestring tied to the door. Mm-hmm. So I untied the shoestring. I looked about. I ain't go in. I pulled the door up. I bagged all the way back. Like the woman came out, she was like, "What's this? A baby in that house crying?" I was hollering at nobody close to the door. She was like, "Go get that baby and bring him outside." So that made me go over in the house. I started recording, so just in case I went in the house.
Yeah, I got you.
Nobody was in the house. So I grabbed the baby. The baby was raining fucking wet, cold as hell, sitting at the front door, sitting there crying. I just grabbed the baby and went over there and gave her got a
Do
towel.
you mind if we get your information?
Yeah, go ahead.
You found the baby?
Let me bag up. So I got these for
Yeah, if you don't mind. I mean, they're still going to be walked in.
Okay, I just probably hand it off. What's the point?
Okay.
Bro, I don't. Man, listen, I'm finna go. Cause I ain't finna. Bro. Man, bro, the fucking baby, fool. Y'all hold on, fool. I ain't trying to get no Tyree Nichols shit going on. Hold on, y'all.
You can stay in the car. I can keep you along. You said you saw a male and a female.
That's it.
Get some
I don't know, socks on, pepper wet. That's my own. How you doing?
I'm skipping through this because it's kind of long.
I don't know what
This live stream is kind of long. I'm kind of skipping through this. I'm going to skip through this every few minutes and see if we can get through to the end.
I hope I'm not in trouble. That baby was raining fucking wet. Excuse my language. Bruh. They won't let me move right now. They won't let me move right now. They won't let me move. Fuck. The baby saved me at the time. Baby. But they go to bruh. All 6 police have not came outside, fool. And dude just standing there, that's how you know something up, fool. Look, fool. He just standing there, he looking over there, he knows something up. Man, this shit crazy, fool. Oh, God. Right by Ed Rice, like right in front of Ed Rice, even. The street right in front. They coming out. Man, he just told them, man, he pointed at them, man, he said somebody in there. Fool, look at this shit, bro. Man, I couldn't.
Let me see if I can skip forward a little bit more.
They got the other baby, bro, they gone. Back up, man. Hey, back.
Okay, it looks like that's the majority of the video. So if you guys want to look that up, you can actually find it on his page. I know they put his name out there, but his Facebook page is up there. So yeah, you guys can actually, I'm not saying go to his page, but I know that the live stream video was there if you just want to look at it. But like I say, as far as the full details, if there's anything else to report, I guess we will. But I would love to see some charges come for the caretakers, the parents, or whomever was supposed to be watching those kids. But I think he did a great job, and shout out to this brother. But we don't get a chance to post a lot of positive stories. They usually don't have a positive outcome. But in this time, it did. So we're very, very thankful that he did the right thing. So shout out to Nick. Nick did a great job, man. We need more like you. But thank you guys so much for listening to this particular story. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think.